Hello and welcome to round 3 of the Alpha Games Prime with me, Rebecca Walker, and joined as always by Richard Walker.
Hi.
And another person.
Hello.
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 We have Alex O'Feeworth with us.
Hello.
And he's helping us commentate on this game. So on the left we have Dan Mulcrone playing Tyrell Wolf and Rhys Pace on the right playing Bara Wolf.
Mm-hmm.
Alex.
Yes?
Any idea what these decks are going to be doing?
I have no idea what these decks are doing.
He's only just crawled out from under a rock.
I have. There is such popular demand for my turn on commentary that they've pulled me out of my rock and made me watch a game that I don't understand. I have a feeling that Tyrell Wolf is going to be doing something with strength from House of Fallen Knights, and I think Rhys is going to rush really quickly, because I've got an interesting tidbit about Rhys recently.
Oh.
Well, since he got back into the game, I believe that a certain cabal of deck builders have been building his decks for him. And basically, every single deck he's played at every prime has just involved big dudes going fast with Bara Wolf. So I have a feeling this is going to involve big dudes going fast.
Okay.
To be fair, at Sheffield he played Tyrell Wolf with
What's it?
Drogo and going fast.
Oh,
And
okay.
Fast Eddie.
Fast Eddie, yeah.
Yeah.
Bara Wolf.
Yeah. Could be Fast Eddie.
Are you saying that it could be the League of Super Special Bestest Friends?
I'm not saying I'm not saying anything.
The real question is, will he get the League of Super Special Bestest Friends out on the table?
What do you think?
I think he will.
Wow.
Just very quickly before they start marshalling. So Dan on the left has played out a left, a right, and an arbor, and Rhys has played out Davos, a reducer, Bran, and a King's Road.
Indeed.
Plot-wise, we have Heir to the Iron Throne from Rhys, and Dan has played a plot, which is covered in glare. I did put it on the screen, but I forgot what it was.
Wow.
It's really professional, this.
Thank you.
I'm really supporting this.
No, it's good. I did put it on the screen, but and even looked at it so that I could say it, and then forgot what it was.
It's not Bridge of Sorrows, is it?
You mean
Palace
it's
of
not
Sorrows.
Beneath the Palace of Sorrows.
it's not out the gates? Incredible.
I do not think it is at the gate.
Is it Time of
Oh,
Plenty?
I know what it is. It is Late Summer Feast.
Late Summer Feast.
Yeah.
Wow, you really want
I remember
12 gold.
He wants that gold.
that. He's up to mischief.
Indeed. And what we have had is an Heir to the Iron Throne trigger, which has sacked Bran to get out Bob, one part of the Super League of Super Special Friends
Yeah.
and acquaintances.
Bob's bestie.
He is.
Just needed.
Mm.
But yeah, I mean, I think the idea of Rhys's deck is to get Bob out with Eddard.
No.
And obviously...
Really?
Thanks, Alex. And basically those two together are going to be sort of doubling the power gain that they should be getting. Bob, obviously, when he gains the power, he gets another power for the faction.
Yep.
And Eddard can react to give another character power when they participate in a challenge. I have a question with regards to this.
Mm-hmm.
So... if Bob gets his renown
Yes.
and then reacts,
Yes.
and then Anna gives him renown,
Yes.
he can react again?
Yes, because it's limited
That's
twice
pretty
per
fucking
round.
awesome.
Yeah. Language.
Oh, it's okay. It's my channel. I do what I want.
This is what I have to deal with at home, Alex.
In the final days of the game, all bets are off. The rules be damned.
Hey, you've seen these games before, right? You know.
Yeah, indeed.
We there's only like certain words that aren't said.
Indeed. So
Which ones?
The very naughty ones, Richard. Like the one, no, yes.
the M word never gets mentioned.
We don't get to mention that word.
No. So it looks like Dan is taking some time to consider what he's going to marshal. I assume that Rhys has made Dan first, and I can indeed tell because of the wonderful little marker you put on the screen.
You're welcome. It's almost like I planned it.
It is. So awards happening for Davos O'Feeworth. See what I did there?
I see exactly what you did there. And you look just like him.
That's all I
Or does he look like you?
well,
And a Harrenhal as well.
the artist's interpretation. It's my champ card before I start playing again.
Just to clarify for people that didn't quite catch Alex's surname at the beginning, his surname is O'Feeworth, which is similar to O'Seaworth.
Yeah.
Or even just Seaworth.
Or even just Seaworth.
It's almost like my parents thought about this.
Why is your name not David?
I mean, it really should be. I'll write to my mum and tell her.
I'm sure she'll
You're
appreciate
right.
that.
Who writes to their mother?
Anyway, we have had the red wine straights played with a duplicate. We've then had a brand played, but most importantly, we've got Harrenhal out, which is going to cause problems for Reese's Big Guys deck.
Mm-hmm.
So I think it's fair to say that we're looking at quite an attrition-focused deck from Dan.
Yeah, I did face him, and it is definitely an attrition-focused deck.
Indeed. And it's good to see that Dan's getting his 5 a day there.
Yeah, practicing some healthy eating principles.
Yeah.
At least while he's eating, he's not singing.
That
Because
is
Dan
true.
spends most tournaments just singing or humming or whistling the entire way through.
That used to be my job.
No, your job's just shouting really loud.
Yeah, that's fair.
Yeah, but he shouts song lyrics really loudly. So is that kind of singing?
Oh, what's that? Is that Renly?
That is Renly. One part
Is
of the
Renly
Menage
staying
a
on the
Trois.
board?
I don't know. I feel like he's a good target for Harrenhal, and indeed Dan goes for it. I wouldn't leave him out there personally.
Yeah, I
You know,
think
he
it makes
immediately
sense.
gets you a free coster in, right? So,
Yep.
with no string bumps. That looks like a red priest.
It is a Red Priest. So second, the King's Road for the Red Priest. And we can see that there's a Housefront Knight in hand there.
Yep.
Um,
What appears to be
Alloy.
Elias.
Alloy. Ghost of High Heart.
Goes to Heart as well.
so Alloy's been taken.
Yep.
That's interesting. I guess that's to stop getting dupes on left and right, maybe?
That's quite possible. Alloy.
I'm not sure if singing or wailing.
Sorry.
bit of both.
It's been a hard day.
Oh, well, we appreciate you, making the effort to commentate with us.
That's no problem at all, thank you.
Luckily, it's not too long a video.
No.
Only 40 minutes.
Oh.
So, military from Davos, stealthing Bob, that goes through unopposed, and claim of the Chud.
Yep. I feel like you might be giving us a hint as to what the eventual outcome of this game might be if it lasts for 40 minutes, because I have a feeling Bara Wolf wants the game to end a bit faster than that.
Maybe it just takes a bit longer because they're being attritioned.
Fair.
Although Reese is a little bit silly in a moment.
Oh,
Intrigue.
spoilers.
Spoiler alert. So
Blocked
intrigue and losing the challenge means that he gets to draw a card from Late Summer Feast.
Yep.
So
Power of
doing a
Sun.
power here, which he can win.
Mm-hmm.
Now, Reese, I don't think, realised that Dan had a power to take, so he gets the Renown and Bob and then reacts to put the power on the faction card, but doesn't actually take his power for claim.
That was the silliness that you mentioned.
Yeah, so not insanely silly, but...
We'll just say that he forgot to trigger Bob because, claim is non-optional.
Yeah. Although, in that case, it would have been in the wrong order. Because he
Fair
took
play.
the Renown and then took...
Yeah.
But yeah, it was definitely the actual claim he forgot because I was listening to him.
No,
say
you
it.
are absolutely right. I was just trying to give Reese the benefit of the doubt, but with your expert analysis, you've proven that he's a moron.
Well done, Rebecca.
Thank you. I'm here all day.
Lovely, Reese. The titular at the Palace of Sorrows. Ooh.
So, at the Palace of Sorrows from Dan into at the gates at Reese. So Reese trying to set up that economy in the back row there.
Yeah.
He's going to need it. Danny's obviously playing a bit of an attrition deck. He's going to be getting rid of stuff on Reese's board.
Yeah.
And at least if Reese has got a decent economy base, he can put stuff back out again.
Yeah, that's fair. It does feel like whether it's a good decision to take Allery last turn, though.
Yeah, I mean, obviously there was a Housefront Knight in hand, which he could have taken. But it might be that he wasn't sure what Dan's deck was doing.
Maybe. I feel as well like this deck is kind of relatively new still at this stage. I mean, it's only been around for one prime previously when the Targ box was legal, which was Sheffield. So
And it won.
It did, yeah, that's fair.
The
No, it was
only one.
Tyrell Dragon.
It was, yeah, but a similar sort of idea,
Similar kind of
concept
Yeah.
of that tempo swing.
But it might just be that Reese hasn't played against this. Yeah.
Oh, wow. That's a Stannis.
The Manus.
Yeah, so Stannis and Bob using the 3 Great Halls there to help pay for him.
That's 2 parts of the Super Alliance, Super Special Best of Friends.
And then a
Rickon.
Rickon and a Chud.
Do you think he's playing double air?
Yeah, I think he did in Brighton.
I think in Brighton. Yes.
Was it Brighton?
Brighton's
Sheffield.
happened. But he did in
No,
Sheffield.
he won at Brighton, didn't he?
Yeah, he did.
Oh yeah, but that was Stark.
Well, yeah,
I think
And did he play double air and stuff?
so.
I think he probably did. And I think he's definitely played double air when he played Targ Wolf. Because I remember playing him. And it was terrifying.
Yeah, I feel like he uses the wolf banner for that. Yeah, as expected. So
Quite-
House Flight Knight onto Bob.
Quite brave, really, in the bar in the gate meta.
Yeah.
Ooh, 2 House Flight Knights.
Okay.
Oh, wow. That's just mean.
What a nice top deck.
There goes Stannis.
Yeah. So what was a nice looking board for Reese is now Rickon, a Chud and a Red Priest.
I mean, that's just the perfect
I know.
extra top deck for your 10 gold.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's almost like he knew.
What are you suggesting?
Nothing. I don't know. I'm suggesting he got very lucky.
You did get very lucky.
Game of skill.
Game of skill.
Like heads on spikes.
Heads on skills.
Don't talk to Paul Geddes about heads on spikes.
No. He's not a fan, I've heard.
I know he is a fan, isn't he?
He loves it.
Oh, okay.
He likes all that.
Running Man Geddes loves it.
Have you not seen him in a game?
I mean, no.
He literally runs on the spot throughout the entire game. It's amazing.
Yeah, his legs are giving it this the whole game.
Yeah, if you watch round 2 of this tournament, honestly, his legs are just like going crazy throughout the entire game.
Looks like he's just running.
Well, as a quick summary of what has happened while we're getting distracted, we've had an intrigue challenge from the Red Priest, which was successful, and then discarded the Ghost of High Heart from Dan's hand, and then play has transitioned over to Dan Mulcrone, who's made a power with Bran, which was successful. Then a military with the House Flight Knight, which was also successful and I believe unopposed, and then an intrigue challenge with the other House Flight Knight, which was also unopposed, and will claim a card from his hand.
You're way too efficient at this.
Not-
We just talk about Jaffa cakes. Don't we?
I've had much practice. I learned from the best. So there's definitely going to be a Valor now, right? Like, you'd feel it, even with the dupe of left or right. This shows you how long I've played. I can't remember.
I mean,
which one
if
was the
Reese
intrigue one.
runs Valar, now would, I guess, be a good time to
He may
use
not
it.
be running it, that's fair.
But I don't know if it...
No.
Yeah.
There's it.
So obviously Dan was expecting the reset as well, playing Return to the Fields.
But even so, it works out fine for Dan.
Yeah, it does.
Yeah.
He can afford to get rid of some stuff.
He'll probably get rid of the House Fire Knight unless he's playing some return to hand stuff, which I imagine he is.
Yeah, he looks like he might even get rid of Davos.
Well, it means that he doesn't go to hand, which is good.
No, I
True.
think the stealth I think is quite useful.
Yeah, that's fair.
So yeah, getting rid of 3, getting 3 cards and 3 gold. Got another Bran, an Arbor. I think
And a
that captured
Harrenhal.
one. Was it a Harrenhal?
It looked like a Harrenhal, but I could easily be wrong. We'll know soon enough.
Might have been the Dreadfort, mate.
So what
Skills.
is that? Is that Alistair Flora?
That looks like Alistair Florent.
That's probably not what Reese was hoping for,
Probably not.
but better than Rickon.
And at least
Yeah.
you'll get to draw another card out of it.
Yeah, it's true.
Indeed.
And can kneel someone if and when he leaves play as well, right?
As long as you control another law character.
Which he does.
Currently.
Yeah. Until House Fire Knight strikes again.
So Reese's first player here, which that left-right combo is going to be a bit annoying for him. Oh, Bob's back!
He's back. Guess who's back? Back again. Bob is back. With fire.
I mean, you can carry on if you like.
Well,
The whole song, I want it to be geared towards the marshalling phase.
I'll give it a go.
Fortunately,
You
Alex's imagination is somewhat limited now.
Oh no, look! Reese has finished his marshalling. You won't be able to continue your song.
Oh,
I'm
no.
so sorry, Alex.
It's really the audience that's deprived here. Ooh, Old Town, one of my favourite cards.
Really?
Yeah, it's just a nice little lovely bit of card.
Okay. I wasn't sure if you were being
Bit of
sarcastic.
passive
there.
power and draw.
I love it. I think it's really
It's
good.
very good.
Passive power draw.
It's annoying to play against because it's difficult to
Yeah.
do much against it.
It's just really nice synergy as well. Like, I love the way they've kind of built Tyrell with a bunch of like top deck manipulation, then giving them power effects and draw cards with that. It's just nice.
I mean, you've got Steve the Scepter in deck as well.
Oh, Steve.
Steve makes it so much easier.
But you can no longer run Jackie in it.
No.
I know. Poor Jack has been kicked out.
Yeah, because Danny or someone else has got it in for Tyrell. I feel.
I was
Yeah.
quite surprised that by Jackie, by the way, we mean Old Town Informer.
Yeah.
Did I get it right? Oh yeah. Is now on the restricted list. The card looks like our friend Jackie, which is why we've
Rumour
named
has
Jackie.
it that Danny thinks Tyrell are just a bunch of shit cunts. And
Language.
sorry, but it was a
Sorry,
tribute to
guys.
Reese.
What we'll do is I'll record a beep afterwards. You can use the beep over that.
Oh dear.
So Reese has gone with a power.
Yep.
Did he claim?
He did claim.
And
I
he
remember
triggered
this time.
Intrigue, I assume?
No, I don't think so. He's played Sin and Flames.
Sea of Flames.
Yeah,
My
you
mistake.
don't get to look at your opponent's hand when you're doing intrigue.
Oh, I've been doing it wrong all these years. There goes Aya.
Yeah, I'm interested to see what else there was in hand then for that to be the choice. I mean, she's
I mean-
annoying, but
It does kind of perhaps indicate that Reese is not running Valar Morghulis. Because getting rid of that dupe left and right,
would be nice.
if Dan ever marshalled Arya.
I feel it would be remiss of me to do a favour to Reese and point out that he has got a lovely coaster.
Yes, it's a really nice coaster.
Yeah, he's got one dream this Prime season, which was to get more coasters so that he can have two in his house for him and his partner. But
Oh.
we'll have to wait and see whether that dream becomes a reality today. If any of you got access to the internet, you might have already answered that question for yourselves.
Well, I mean, there's plenty more primes coming up, isn't there? You've got the Manchester Weekender with Manchester and
Stockton.
and then you've got the Edinburgh and Glasgow Weekender coming up as well.
Yep.
We've also got Bristol coming up next weekend. I'm aware that tickets recently went back on sale today, so if you didn't get your ticket, you will be able to get one.
Mm-hmm.
Any more?
Aldershot.
Aldershot, yeah, of course. When is that one? Is that one?
I think that's
I don't know.
March?
February or March.
March.
Then,
Let's
of
go with
course, there's the London one.
Oh, yes, of
that.
course.
London have got one.
Yeah, we've got one.
When's your one?
Oh.
I think it's in February or March. Calvin is
was trying
literally
to
madly
lead-
typing away.
I know, I'm trying to lead you in so you can promote, and it's like, I think it's, I don't know.
Just rewind the video, 3 minutes. Well,
It's fine. You can consult your memory,
I
like
can.
Richard does when he's trying to remember what cards do.
I mean, I understand that Calvin is trying hard as he possibly can to get the things I do for Love Pack legal, but Calvin, no. We've said no so many times. Stop trying to make this happen. Just thought I'd get that out there.
indeed. I'm going deep into my mind palace to get this.
So just while you're looking at your Mind Palace,
Yes.
Valar Morghulis from Dan and Reese plays Close Call. Reese has chosen to go first, triggering Valar Morghulis as the first plot, and then he will be able to close call, presumably the Bob, so that Bob is no longer in the dead pile.
Mm.
Did you consult your memory and...
I'm still consulting my memory. I'm diving deeply into the mind palace here.
22nd of February.
Is it?
Yes.
Congratulations.
Is it actually?
Yeah.
Sorry,
You just-
I'm searching for that date in my mind palace.
Oh dear. Richard doesn't take as long to consult his memory, Alex. You're letting the team down.
Who's Rebecca? And why am I invited to their 22nd? I know it's not you.
I was going to say I'm Rebecca, but I'm definitely not as young as 22. Actually, yeah,
You look it.
I'm
Don't look-
23.
Take a closer look, Alex. Take a closer look.
Hey, it'd be nice. Oh, Stannis is back. What the hell? How's Reese managed to marshal Bob and Stannis twice this game?
Great hold, baby.
Oh, I didn't quite catch that one.
Might be where they're being restricted.
I know it's a power icon.
Is it a bastard?
It must be a little one.
Is it a Shireen?
It could
Oh, it might be
be.
Shireen. I feel like Shireen was on the board at
Is
some
it
point.
Shira Errol?
I don't think it's Shira at all.
I don't know.
Don't even know what that
Pretty good
does.
target for Heir to the Iron Throne, especially if you're running two of them.
Yeah.
And they do make your power safe.
Would you like Richard to consult his memory?
Yeah, you better go into your mind
You
palace,
are
Richard.
absolutely useless. What is wrong with you?
Just for reference to the game at the moment, so Reese just went, I'm assuming, to the toilet or something, while Dan does his marshalling.
Showing how engaged.
I know. Dan has got the TO to witness this. So
22nd of February.
Oh, I just
Oh,
remembered.
well done,
It's the 22nd of February. Glad I went into my mind palace there.
how did Richard find it in like 2 seconds? You were looking for about 2 minutes. It's your blooming tournament.
I'm sorry.
Yeah,
So
but
there you go, London, 22nd
Alex has
February.
other things on his mind, like potentially getting face punched in for
Yeah.
charity.
For charity.
Yeah.
Do you want to tell us about it?
I can do. I feel like I'm hijacking your stream.
But it's not like anything's happening.
Oh, I suppose, yes. Right, your advertisement break is, as people may be aware from posts I've put on Facebook, I am trying to raise some money for Cancer Research UK by getting my face smashed in for charity and for other people's pleasure on the 14th of March.
For context, he's doing boxing.
Yes,
Just,
indeed. Not
clarify.
Muay Thai. But no, it would be great if people are interested. They can ask me questions. It would be wonderful if people, are feeling generous, and if they're able to, if they could donate. If you're not, all I ask is that people spread the word. The classic, punchline of this. See what I did there?
Well done.
Is, together we can beat cancer and all that stuff. And it's pretty horrible. And I know the AGOT community's got a really good, history of supporting charitable stuff with the Brighton Charity Joust, etc. So I'm just trying to do a little bit
That seems
more.
good. So you're going to train to go and get punched.
Yes, pretty much.
And people can actually pay to go and get tickets to go and watch this.
They can pay to go see this happen and to see the car crash in slow motion.
I mean, it's quite exciting that we can pay to just get you.
It is, and I've got a special offer for followers of the White Walker. If you buy a ticket, if you buy a ticket and come watch me, and if you buy your ticket before the 4th of February, because I need to sell a certain amount of tickets to take part, I will allow you to punch me in the face at the next Prime, where I will bring my boxing gloves.
Oh my god, this is amazing!
If you book it in advance, I will bring my boxing gloves. I will bring a headgear.
Alec, shut up and take my money.
And I might even let you get a combination in, Richard.
Right, we've had a power from our Delting Alloy, defended by Steve the Septon. So that was a thing.
Yep, Reese is back at the table.
Yeah. I should have done that in order.
I'd really like to just take a moment to admire the scarf game going on here.
There is some strong scarf game.
Yeah, I mean, it's just wonderful, isn't it?
We should have more of this.
What, scarf game?
Yeah, definitely. I mean, Dan going with a scarf t-shirt combo to show that he's cold and not cold.
No, he's temperate. He's like the Eden Project. He's got different biomes.
That's it. That is very true.
And a nice bit of subtle advertising from Dan as well for the new Marvel game.
Yeah, I was going to say that.
And I think Reese is admiring Dan's game by wearing the scarf jumper combo, but rolling up the sleeves.
I like that.
Yeah, that is
His
a solid
sleeves
look.
are gradually rolling up as the game goes by.
Well, this could be because jumpers and cards do not mix well. Have you not known? I don't know if you've ever played like a normal jumper when you're playing cards, like the one I'm wearing at the moment. But what happens, right, if your cards stick to your jumper, right? So you just move naturally over. The cards stick to your jumper and get thrown all over the place. And then you just lose cards.
When you're wearing a jumper that looks like you skinned a wampa from Star Wars, then yes, it might do. When the amount of static electricity, I mean, I'm near it, my hairs are standing up on end. I mean,
Rebecca's also got the classic play of accidentally catching the card with her jumper and flipping it back into her hand.
I see, yeah.
Which is on the table,
Yeah. I'm going to get valid.
Better wave my arms.
New plot phase. We've got King of the North and the Palace of Sorrows.
Very nice.
Yeah, really, really good, considering that it will stop the House Fall at Night triggers from
But it
happening.
won't. It's a forced reaction.
Is it?
It's triggered by the game.
Why have you got me on here? I know nothing about this game.
We've got you on here so we can educate you and our millions of viewers.
Yeah, we can use you to see what the common mistakes are.
Welcome to Thrones for Dummies, the new White Walker series.
Yeah, no, when I first came up against Palace of Sorrows and House of Night, I was like, oh, well, if I play my King of the North, they won't be able to do anything. And then they played it, and I was like, ha! And then played out House of Night, and I was like, hee hee! And he was like, yeah, they go. And I was like, what? No!
It's like I was there.
People do the same thing with Selyse. Like they think, you can't trigger it because King of the North. Like, read again, buddy.
I would like to say, I think it was really actually impressive how resilient Reese's deck is. I mean, considering that, a couple of turns ago he was down to 2 people on board. Dan had loads. Obviously many of them were kind of non-uniques, etc. Strength isn't necessarily as strong as Reese's characters.
He does seem to have a very polarising cost curve. He had lots of a couple of high cost characters and quite a lot of low cost characters, which actually works out really nicely when you're playing against the Palace of Sorrows, because those really cheap characters, they're really good value in this round.
Yeah, I mean, he's got like, the reducer and brand there, which are now 3 strength power icons.
Yeah.
Which is nice.
Yeah.
And then, he's got Stanisel, which is a shame that he's reduced his strength and he's probably going to go if Dan's got the other Housefront Knight.
Well, I think that's an interesting question because we've already seen 2 Housefront Knights.
Yeah.
So maybe he hasn't got it. I see him teasing a bit of Marge there.
Sorry?
In
his hand?
He had a Marjorie in hand, yeah.
Oh, I was going to say there's not one on the board.
No. Just a sneak peek of Marge.
Is it a sneak peek?
Oh, yeah.
Did you get a sneak peek at Marge?
I did.
You
I like
boy.
the.
It was Harpoon Marge as well. The best of all Marges.
Why do you think he's playing the Wolf banner then with Tyrell especially? Because I do like the Arya House Florent Knight combo because quite often you find they've got their big guy duped up and or with a bodyguard. It's an easy way to mitigate that. Yeah.
Does Arya stop from...
Nope.
Oh.
That's a Ramsay. That's an Iron Bank. And a Marjorie.
Is Arya for death only, or does it work for sacrifice?
Just cannot be saved.
Cannot be saved.
Oh, okay.
So discarding.
Intrigue of Arya. I believe Rhys passed challenges.
Want to play defensively?
Mm.
Well, what's the point in doing challenges?
Right.
Yeah. It's fair. The board's a bit too stable at this point, isn't it? It's the classic wall of Tyrell. I think what's interesting actually though with this game is, it kind of shows how the Wolf banner, how versatile it is, but also how kind of polarised it is. Where you've got like a core of efficient characters, right, which is what Rhys is playing, but also Dan is playing. But then you've got very heavy attrition cards that are non-loyal that can then be slotted in.
Yeah.
So it's nice that it can be used in multiple different ways. One is to enforce a constructive build with Fast Eddie, goes super quickly, and also another one that focuses on the attrition elements of it. It kind of shows how diverse Stark and the Wolf banner is actually.
Agreed.
Nice.
Good analysis there, Alex.
Well, it's from a couple of months ago.
Welcome back from your mind palace.
And just a quick note on the last round. So Rhys defended a power challenge and won. So he was able to trigger Stannis. Stannis works on attack and defence, so he was able to draw the card.
Very nice.
But return to the field into political disaster.
Yeah.
This hurts Rhys quite a lot actually. He's managed to build up that economy base.
Yeah.
And now it's just going to get destroyed. Whereas Dan doesn't actually lose anything, so he's got the Arbor and Red Wine Street duped.
But at this point, I think Great Hall's just so efficient, right? That, Rhys doesn't really lose that much from it. I mean, it is a pain.
Even two's good.
Two's, it's 4 cost or something like that.
And this round is mitigated by the fact that he's going to get 3 extra gold from his plot.
Yeah.
He's decided to sacrifice 3 characters.
One card in hand, didn't he? So.
Yeah, so he obviously was... really focused on drawing some cards this round. But he has sacrificed his board presence to do that.
Yeah.
Well, one big character can make a huge impact on that board, because Dan's board is full of low-strength characters.
I was going to say, like we saw last turn, his board wasn't doing it for him, because he couldn't make any challenges, because he couldn't get past left and right. So he's got to look for something different.
Yeah, I think he needs some stealth, really.
He
and
does.
if he can... Well, Davos died, didn't he?
He needs a Seaworth.
Oh,
He's holding on to a Seaworth.
yeah. So Ramsay's out, which means Arya goes.
Oh yeah, that's fair. That's more
that
important
Arya?
analysis. Yes, Arya's gone, so he's
But we
remaining bit of
appreciate your
stealth.
singing,
No, it's fine. The one remaining bit of stealth that Rhys had is now gone.
Nicely fitted down the glass there.
Yeah,
right next to the microphone.
Yeah, sorry.
Good job.
Have fun editing this later on.
And then so Ramsay came out, was iron banked, and then your favourite
Oh,
is
here
out.
she is.
I do love the art on that
Did you
card.
just say
That's
Ramsay
beautiful.
was Iron Bank because he's on the board?
Is he?
Yeah, he's,
Oh.
yeah, he's there.
Oh, he iron banked someone. I think.
The faction
No, he
card not
didn't.
nil.
Oh, I
No.
thought I could have sworn I saw him iron
I
bank
don't
someone.
see a Iron Bank.
Oh, okay. Never mind, ignore me. I'm just making stuff up.
We will.
Maybe he
Thanks.
put it down thinking he was going to play.
He paid quite a lot of gold for that card, which I don't recognise.
He's got Eddard.
Is that Celise?
No, I don't think that's Celise, because everyone would have known. Right?
No, but it could be the 4 cost Celise, which is
Oh.
attachments.
I don't think so. 'cause
He hasn't
really
played any
touched on
attachment.
that.
Dragonstone Convert.
Could be.
Intrigue and power.
How much did he pay for it?
It wouldn't have been that much, because he had to pay for Oh no, actually no. He paid.
He had 7 gold.
He's played Eddard.
Yeah, he's paid for
He
Eddard.
had 7 gold. He paid for Eddard, which would have cost 2 with the Great Hall.
Yeah, so
Yeah.
then
That
he's
put him
cost...
down to 5.
So what's 5
And then
cost?
Then he
One
paid
for
1
the
for the gate.
gate.
That left him with 4.
Yeah.
Now he's got no
No
gold.
gold.
So it's 4 costs. It could be the Dragonstone convert,
What's
the
that
where
one
you
do?
name an event and they can't play that event this phase.
Yeah, that's fair.
Okay.
Could be. Looks like we've got an intrigue challenge. No.
No.
Come back.
Dan's being indecisive. It'll pop up at the bottom when he actually makes his mind up.
Wow, sick burn, Rebecca.
This professionalism.
Sick burn.
I mean, I had to sit through editing this, so
Wow, another burn, indicating how much time it took you to do it.
well, one of us has to do the editing, honey.
Yeah.
I don't do the grunt work.
Well, I don't know. You picked me up from the train station.
Yeah, but that's just to get away from Rebecca editing.
Fair. I was going to say Rebecca had the better task there. Didn't have to put up with me.
Aww. I don't care what Richard says about you. I think you're vaguely acceptable.
Oh, thanks.
You're welcome.
Only vaguely.
You don't have me here for my cutting analysis of the game. Put it that way.
Just for your witty banter.
Yeah. Here. There's
Here we go. I think this is. There we go. Yeah, it popped up
Harpoon March, bringing in Stannis the Mouse.
with the same characters that you started off with.
Yeah, if you want to, put a little, get the claws in.
Got to be done right.
Yeah.
Well, I get to use the videos as my chance to tease and then not say anything back.
Fair.
I thought I was the person who relished commentating when I could just diss the players.
Are
I've
you-
been very polite tonight.
Is that because we've got company?
That's not stopped him swearing and
It's just-
using words that he shouldn't.
It's just because I'm tired.
Oh.
Aww.
Anyway,
Do you need to go to bed with some milk and cookies?
Yeah, that'd be nice actually.
I'll tuck him in. Back in a sec.
Sounds terrifying.
military are you? Oh, so sleep the sweet sleep of death.
I am locking the bedroom door tonight.
I mean, you've been visited by night visitors on your honeymoon, so.
That is true.
That is true. You're going to stand outside the door and do the noise of the geckos.
Yeah, I will.
Oh, I live without
That'd be
context.
weird
how weird
and
this is a
amusing.
conversation.
Power by Daniel Crone. He's got that power.
Power for 6.
Power
Can
for
win
6.
it.
Yeah, I doubt Reese
Can
has got
he?
anything he can do.
Well, yeah, because that's for 6. Eddard is 6 strength.
Attackers win ties, mate.
That is how the game is played.
Even I know that.
Do you?
Unopposed.
I thought you were all about losing challenges and reacting.
Yeah. Badly. Table flip.
With massive salt.
Yeah. That's the Martell way. Power challenge with Fast Eddie.
Yep.
Which is successful, leading to claim and renown.
Also getting the card gain from Stannis.
Yeah.
Dan triggering Septon, which means that he can now use Old Town.
Yeah, put him on 13.
Yeah, and he will also win Dom.
Yeah.
So that will put him on to 14.
It's all looking very, very close for Dan here, right? He just needs a lucky top deck with Old Town and he's done.
But it would be so damn well Crone to just bolt us up right now.
That's harsh.
He does sometimes get a bit panicky at the end.
Well, okay, for context, there's 4 minutes left of the video.
Yeah,
I mean,
but
that's
Bara Wolf.
That's just about enough time for Bara Wolf to win.
Yeah, just about. Just needs the Azor High Reborn, right?
Yeah.
Right,
With
as
Bob.
Rebecca said, the game's over, so let's wrap this up. Yeah, I'm Richard. It's been nice to
Wait,
commentate
it's
for you.
not finished yet.
Oh, right, okay. I thought you were saying it's a foregone conclusion.
Okay.
I mean, the game's not actually finished. So basically, Dan's trying to figure out if he should do an Old Town trigger now in the standing or whatever phase. So he's trying to work out. You have a
This
question?
absolutely bugs me. I know why people do it. Count their cards in their deck, count how many characters in their discard in their hand on the board, work out what the odds are of if I say character I'm going to get the power. But it just bugs me.
I've got a
What's
secret
the
technique
point?
here.
What?
For this? What you do, bring
Yes.
a Magic 8 Ball to every Game of Thrones game as a player raid, consult the Magic 8 Ball, whether you should do character or something, and when it politely tells you to sod off, name character.
I mean, generally, named character's the best bet, right?
Yeah.
But Dan has decided not to take the risk because he worked out that the odds were slightly higher than 50%
Never
that
tell
it
me the
wouldn't be a
odds.
character.
Did you listen to him say that? I see.
Yup. So we have marched
He
to
gave his
the wall.
opponent all that information.
And what's Reese going to do with it
Yeah.
in the next 3 minutes? 30 seconds?
He's going to lose with grace and style.
Yeah.
So it's marched to the wall against Wildfire.
Yeah.
So Eddard is gone.
Savage. Good. Interesting that Reese is playing the reset though.
He's playing the marched.
No, Reese
Reese
playing
played
the
Wildfire.
Oh, sorry, the Wildfire.
That makes
yeah.
sense if you're running to 3 big dudes who
Yeah.
might be accruing power and renown. Wildfire seemed pretty good.
Yeah.
And also, I imagine he was trying to win initiative so that he could try and go first and get some power back. But it doesn't really matter because all Dan needs to do is play the Septon.
Yeah, this is done
And
first
just-
challenge action. Right.
Yeah, just trigger it.
So really what you're saying is we're waiting for the inevitable.
Basically,
Yeah.
I feel like we've been waiting for the inevitable for a little while.
We certainly have.
But there's a Septon, as expected. I mean,
Absolutely.
surely Reese just concedes, right?
It's like they always say, wise philosophers. The only things that are certain in life are death, taxes, and the scheming Septon into the old town for 15 power.
That
Definitely
is a
heard that
very
before.
famous saying.
Yeah. I mean, if it wasn't before, it definitely is now, right?
Indeed. We'll call it Ophiworth's Triumvirate.
I mean, I guess if Reese... Oh, no, okay.
Okay, well that's it. GG. Players shake hands. An honourable contest fought by all.
So, congratulations to Dan for the win. Commiserations to Reese.
Yeah.
Thank you, Alex, for joining us.
Thank you very much. I would like to say it was a pleasure to be here. Thank you for having me on, and thank you to Dan and Reese for having the game. It looked very fun, and apologies if we missed half of it.
No.
So you would like to say that, but you're not going
I
to.
do say
because
that.
you hate us all.
No. Absolutely. Poor English on my part. Thank you very much for having me. It's been a pleasure to be here.
You're very welcome. So we'll just wrap it up then. So thanks as always to all the patrons for supporting the channel. If you'd like to support the channel, you can do so by going to patreon.com/The White Walkers. And we'll be back with round 4 featuring... you guys are dicks. Featuring Joe Zimmer versus Matt Slade, playing Targ, Valyrian Steel, and Lanny Dragon.
I've heard of those guys.
Wait a minute, but who's playing Targ?
Matt Slade,
Matt.
right?
So see you next round, guys. Bye.
Bye.